Welcome back to the channel. We're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I had to get this in. I'm running on a busy schedule today, but I gotta get this Ren in. I seen this. I'm like, all right, Ren Bittersweet Symphony live. Original link in the description, and we gonna hop right into it. Here we go. Shout out to Ren.
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. I spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, G, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye. I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside the city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes a pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with my boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle. As below, so above. As above, so below. Here in the city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7. Guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. Stepping in and out of gaps of the pavement cracks. If I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. People rise to work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable. Junkie in the cubicle, his old spoon is usable. His mother's in a black suit, crying at a funeral. 9 to 5 crucible, this route is not commutable. A kid falls off the tracks, then he serves a stretch at juvenile. Libby's at the Dolies, but her disposition's humorful. While Davy's at the bookies and his mates call him delusional Britain. Drink it down and moan about the weather when the sun starts shining. Feel the factor 10 tremor. Boys will be in it together till the fists start flying like the Conor McGregor, and then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with a face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it's time to head home. Bittersweet how my high found its way to below. And I've said it once before, as above so below. Living on the streets of Britain, you just go with the flow. But I'm done, I'm out for the night. As the sun paints the pavements, I'll turn out the light. White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. I always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather. When it's all said and done, we'll be in it all together. Boys, we'll be like you forever. It's a bittersweet symphony with birds of a feather. Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die.
Ren speaks for the people. If I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. Pretty much, like he's saying, like one thing about Ren is he's like if that grew from concrete was doing music in 2024 and it grew in Britain, his name would be Ren. You get what I'm saying? Like he speaks about the beauty in the midst of the chaos, and it's like he speaks a certain way to where even me being from America, being from New York, right? I can understand what he's saying as he got the people playing. It's like people on in his back roads where it's gray at, where people don't really usually speak of, like to come too much. It's not the, you get what I'm saying? It's what people, it's the overlooked places. I started to think about my hometown. I started to ponder on my hometown a lot. He talking about the brawls. He talking about this, that. Like, I come from that. I come from that. I always speak about how the UFC heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion for years, John Jones, from my hometown. If you look at his brother Arthur Jones will talk about how they used to have to jump people, and how they came up poor, and these are people that Chandler Jones, John's youngest brother, who's also in the NFL, someone when I'm eating breakfast, he's right next to me. You know what I'm saying? At the table. He's at the table next to, like, these are people that I'm in sixth grade looking at John Jones, and in 12th grade on the floats at the homecoming parade throwing candy way before he was famous. It's like those places. What I'm trying to say is those places that Ritter's speaking about, those bittersweet places, that's where those champions are made. That's where champions are made. That's where you'll find the realest people. The most genuine people. Don't get me wrong. They're bittersweet for a reason. You'll find you'll find the wickedness if you're looking for it. You'll find it. Sometimes you don't even gotta look for it. But you learn to transmute energy. It's like going through levels of hell. It's like being in a video game. Super Mario Brothers. Level 1, level 2, you get the Bowser. You end up going through that hell state of fighting Bowser. Then you're done with the video, you become something new. And I feel like everybody who comes from like these back blocks, these towns that are overlooked or were little poverty ridden, and when you do overcome that, when you do overcome the negativity, when you do transmute it into a positive, you become something people can't even understand, but they can feel. Opposed to somebody who always came from, say, money or certain things, not to look down and bash them, but there may be certain elements to the video game that they just don't understand yet because they ain't go through those levels. So they may not be able to talk on different degrees within conversation like someone who comes from the dark kin, which makes them even more worthy of the throne, because they could have became anything. They could have got consumed by that darkness, but instead they found a way to transmute that rose that grew from the concrete. Congratulations, Ren. Another one. Another one. Another one. And I can't forget about them. Beautiful setup. Seriously, beautiful. Love Ren's music. Oh, love it, love it, love it. With that being said, though, as I can see, I'm excited when I start getting. See, I got a lot of energy. I'm an Aries, for those that's in the zodiac. But I also got a Pisces moon. So, I'm very water-like too. I balance it out. That's why I can balance out the hot and the water and the fire. For those that's into that. But I guess if we get biblical, because not everybody's into the zodiac, but if we get biblical, I guess I'm more of like a Archangel Michael protector energy, right? If we want to get more into like rap music, I guess since this is rap, I guess I'd be more like a Nipsey Hussle, Tupac kind of energy, Life Path #1 kind of energy. So I get very like ecstatic to the point where I have to control it and just calm down, right? But I got a busy day ahead of me anyway, so luckily I got all this energy. I can put it to use, to positive use. But everybody enjoy your day today. Much love. I definitely enjoyed this. Definitely excited. Definitely love what Ren brings to the table. Love what Ren brings to the world. And I'm always rooting for him. Seriously. With that being said, I'll see y'all soon. Much love.